Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be my first ever bookshelf organisation video and I am so excited. I've just set up my bookshelf, so I'm not going to show you just yet, but basically today me and my boyfriend went to IKEA and we picked up one of the full-size Billy bookshelves, and this is so exciting because I've never had one of those before. I've only ever had the 3-shelved one, so like the half-size one. I'm just so excited to finally have a full-size bookshelf in my room, and it's right there and I'm loving the way it looks already. So yeah, let's go to earlier when I picked up my bookshelf. So basically in my bedroom I've only got this space, like this patch of wall here. We've got the desk here, so yeah, I've only got the space in between our chest of drawers and the desk. So basically I have enough room for 2 wide Billy bookshelves and potentially a thin one. So today we are going to be building a large Billy bookshelf. I've literally brought it upstairs. It was so much heavier than I thought it was, and we're going to put it there, move this one over, and then I'm going to organise all my books. So these aren't even all my books and it's pushing it. Like, I think this bookshelf isn't very happy. And then if I come over here, I have got a bunch of books that I have recently hauled. I do have my Harry Potter books over there, but I don't know what I'm going to do with those. I bought those quite a while ago. So yeah, I've got a bunch of books here as well. And then I've got a big tub of books over here as well that I haven't put out yet because I don't have the space. So finally I can put some of these books on my shelves. Okay, so it is time to finally build this thing and I'm going to be doing it by myself. So wish me luck. So I have kind of screwed in whatever those are and that over there. I don't have much floor space to be working with, so basically I think right now before I like do anything else I am going to take all the books off of this shelf, potentially put them over there. I don't really know, I don't have much space in here, but yeah, take all of those books off so that I can kind of like move the shelf over, and then it'll be like easier to like maneuver everything. Hi guys, so here are my bookshelves all complete. Oh my god. So these were the bookshelves that I had before. I've had them for maybe 2 or 3 years, and at the beginning I didn't even buy them to be a bookshelf. It was like more like a display kind of thing. But since then obviously I've gotten way more books over the years. So this was holding a ton of books, as you would have seen earlier in the video. So I'm so excited to now have this massive bookshelf. I don't actually know how this is going to turn out because I've never put every single book I own on my bookshelves. I kind of want the middle sections to be the prettiest books, or like my personal favourite books. Wait, where's my little book? So in this little penguin book that I got for Christmas, I put basically all my ideas of like how I wanted to organise the bookshelves. And then I also did a little kind of diagram and put like possible like genres for each shelf. So I don't really know what I'm gonna do. I just want it to look nice and be like not confusing. My kind of ideas for my shelf is to go off of mainly genres for each shelf, and then like within that go off like different authors and different like kind of vibes. And before we begin, I just received this in the post from Megan, so thank you so much, Megan. This actually completes my Mary H.K. Choi collection now, so I've literally got all 3 of her books and I'm so happy. This came just in time. These are going to look so cute on my shelves. Okay, so I think I'm going to start by putting books on the shelves based on genre and kind of go from there. So yeah, I'm going to start putting books on shelves. Okay guys, I don't know how long it's been, but I've put up, I would say the majority of my books are now like sitting on my shelves, and I have categorized them. I haven't put every single book up because some of them I don't know where I'm going to put them, and I don't know like what's going to look good with what. So to begin with, I'm just going to organize the books that are currently on the shelves and see how it looks, and then go from there. I'm so nervous because I don't know if I'm actually any good at this. So yeah, let's see what happens. Okay, so we've got my first completed shelf, and I know it looks a bit weird, but I quite like it. So we've got my beautiful classics. I do have like a few more classics up there, but I just wanted to show off like my nicest ones. And I put this little glass here that used to be a candle, because obviously The Great Gatsby, it's like a little champagne glass. And then here we have my Agatha Christie collection, and I absolutely love the way this looks. I basically had this like similar setup on my old shelf, and then I put my little chest box underneath because I thought it looked super cute. And then we've got my Lord of the Rings collection as well, which I love, and I just put the box at the end as well because I love how that looks. I mean, it looks like this is a pretty random shelf, but basically it's all of my like kind of classics in a way. So I've got my classics. I don't know if Donna Tartt is classic, but anyway. And then I've got like my Agatha Christie's, which are obviously like quite old now, and the same for Lord of the Rings. I just love how they look together, so yay. Okay, so I was just charging my camera for a little bit, but while I was doing that I just put some series up here. Yeah, so these are like series that I read like ages ago, so I've kind of just like put them at the top there. I think they look nice and like uniform all up there, but I don't necessarily like want them right in the background of all my videos and stuff. So yeah, that's where they're gonna stay. And yeah, let's carry on. Okay, so I decided to put my kind of graphic novels, manga and comics here and like Frankenstein in the middle. I'm not entirely like happy with this at the moment. And then I've got my Alice in Wonderland collection here, and then I moved my kind of like adult fantasy shelf here and my bookmarks in my Illumicrate mug here. I believe that Illumicrate are giving us a bookmark pot in the next box, so that will probably be replaced and I'll use that again as a mug for tea. And then on the next shelf down I've got my thrillers and like horrors, and then I've got like a bunch of like spooky books, like my vampire books, and then I've also put Bunny here on display because obviously, like, look at her, like she's so gorgeous. And then I've got my little cauldron as a decoration. So yeah, I absolutely love these shelves. So that's what's done so far. And now I'm gonna move on to the contemporary and like the YA fantasy. Okay, amazing. So I've put some contemporaries here. I think they look so satisfying like that. And then we've got To All the Boys and my Funko Pops, some Meg Cabot, and this random hardback, which I am like 3/4 of the way through. So I want to finish that soon. And then I actually changed this section so I have all of my manga and stuff standing up, and I put my little wax burner here and my Polaroid camera. And then up on the top of this shelf I put my fake IKEA plants that I've had forever. I put this little rose quartz tea light holder, and then my rose quartz bookend with all my romance. Hi guys, it's the next day and I have finished my bookshelves. I literally did a couple of finishing touches to them today. I am just obsessed. Like, I first of all didn't know that I owned this many books. Some of them are my boyfriend's, but literally I would say probably about 5%. I don't know like how much you can see. Obviously there are a couple shelves down there as well, but I thought that I would just like do a quick kind of like tour of like where I decided to put everything. But I don't think I'm going to do like a really in-depth like here's each shelf and like talk about the books or anything. So if you guys want a bookshelf tour, let me know in the comments and I will do one properly for you guys in another video. But yeah, let me show you the books. Okay, so up here we've got all of my like series from when I was younger. I just put them up there because like I'm not gonna necessarily read them anytime soon or like grab them. And then this next shelf is my kind of classics, some classic murder mystery and some classic fantasy. The next shelf down is my adult fantasy, and then today in my Illumicrate order I got this little book pot and I put my bookmarks in it. Then the next shelf down, which I'm considering swapping over because I love this shelf so much and I want it in like the background of my videos. This is my thrillers and horrors and my vampire books, and then obviously I don't know if you guys can see, but I've got Bunny facing outwards because I love that book with my whole heart. And then the next shelf down is my contemporaries, my Mary HK Choi's. I've got my To All the Boys series there, which has my Funko Pops next to it. I've got some Meg Cabots as well. And then at the bottom, which you guys can't see at the moment, but I will show you in just a second, I've got my historical fiction and some books from my childhood. So moving on to this shelf, I've got a few of my romances at the top here, with my rose quartz bookends, which I just love so much. They were my grandma's, and I'm so happy that we actually found them when we moved out of my last home. And then underneath we've got all of my graphic novels, manga and comics, and Heartstopper Volume 4 arrived this morning, so that is there now, which I'm so pleased with. And then over here we've got my little Alice collection. It's just a little collection, but Alice's Adventures in Wonderland is one of my all-time favourite stories, so that had to have its own dedicated little section, especially now that Tasman got me the most beautiful edition ever. And then this next shelf down here, which is probably my fullest shelf. Fullest, is that word? It's all my YA fantasy, paranormal and like urban fantasy. I'm probably going to expand this shelf to cover the bottom shelf as well, which I don't think you guys can see either. But at the bottom we've just got some of my non-fiction and then a couple of books that I've borrowed from my sister, and that is literally it. Okay, so that is it. I'm actually so proud that I fit all of my books onto these shelves, and they don't look too sparse actually, but there is definitely room for growth. So yeah, I'm just so happy with how they turned out. I hope that you guys like them too. Let me know what you think. So yeah, I think that's it from my bookshelf organisation video. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching me organise all my books. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!